Hi, I'm Richard Craig, Associate Professor in the Communication Department at George Mason University. My areas of research include mass media and representation, media ecology, media political economy, and popular culture. Another role I currently serve in the department is as the director of our MA program, and I am glad to encourage you to consider applying to our Masters of Arts in Communication if you are thinking about pursuing a graduate degree. Our program has specializations in strategic communication, health communication, science communication, and we also offer an individualized specialization for students that may be looking to create a program of study unique to their academic and professional goals. Our faculty specialize in areas including mass media, interpersonal, intercultural, organizational, and political communication, as well as rhetoric. Our faculty serve in prominent leadership roles in professional communication organizations and have conducted research supported by grants from the National Science Foundation, the National Institutes of Health, the Food and Drug Administration, the Centers for Disease Control, and NASA. Our classes are offered in the evenings to accommodate our students' unique living and work lifestyles and offer a sense of diverse student perspective, from students that have recently graduated with their undergraduate degrees to students that have been out of school for some time, as well as those with military backgrounds and also students that are advancing their current professional careers. Classroom discussions offer unique perspectives and insights and engaging academic conversations. Our application deadline is March 1st. All applications received by that date will receive full consideration for fall enrollment. We would love to answer any questions you may have about our program and encourage your interest in graduate pursuits and how our program may meet your academic pursuits and growth.
Hello, and thank you for your interest at George Mason University's PhD program in communication. I am the program director, Dr. Christopher Clark, and I'm an associate professor in the department. My research interests lie at the intersection of health and environmental risk communication. I'm interested in public opinion towards health and environmental topics, what people think and why, what are some of the social, psychological drivers of public opinion, as well as using effective messaging to promote effective public engagement and behavior change vis-a-vis these topics. Theory-informed messaging, as well as understanding messaging effects or lack thereof. And as I like to say, I study everything from coronavirus to climate change and everywhere in between. As noted here, the PhD program is theory-driven, methodologically sound, and collaborative. It encourages students to do independent and collaborative research on topics that address a variety of complex communication challenges. The program itself is divided up into 3 areas: health communication, which includes but is not limited to health behavior, health promotion, health campaigns, etc. Strategic communication, including but not limited to public relations, organizational communication, and other areas. And last but not least, science communication, including but not limited to public attitudes towards science and the role of communication vis-a-vis behavior change, public engagement, etc. The department also has within these areas several research centers where our students work and do research, including the Center for Climate Change Communication, the Center for Health and Risk Communication, the Center for Media and Public Affairs, as well as one lab, the Communication, Health, and Relational Media Lab, also known as the CHARM Lab. We also offer, in addition to research opportunities with world-renowned faculty, teaching experiences that include starting your teaching career in the basic course, doing interpersonal/public speaking-based communication, and as well as opportunities to teach upper-level undergraduate courses in your area of expertise depending on expertise level and course availability. Our graduates are scholars who study communication in a variety of contexts. That includes, but is not limited to, individuals at major research universities such as Arizona State, Clemson, Florida, the University of Wisconsin-Madison, and Wake Forest, etc. We also have individuals who pursue, at least as a start, careers in government, doing postdoctoral fellowships and other positions within entities like the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the Food and Drug Administration, and the National Institutes of Health. And last but not least, we have individuals who work in the nonprofit sector, including the Climate Advocacy Lab and Greenberg, Quinlan, Rosner Research, which is a Democratic-leaning polling firm. In terms of why Mason in particular, and not just the PhD program, Mason is Virginia's largest 4-year public university. It has recently achieved Major Research University 1 or R1 status. It is extremely diverse along many lines, as new students from all 50 states and over 135 distinct countries. And every year, it seems, Mason is listed among the most diverse universities in the country and recently was named the most diverse. And the proximity to Washington, D.C. is a major advantage for areas like internships and career opportunities, and many students have started their postgraduate careers by drawing on these connections and close proximity to the District of Columbia. In terms of program logistics, the program itself is 90 base credits. If you have a master's awarded at the time of matriculation from an accredited university, that is knocked down to 60 credits, so it's a 30 credit reduction. We have completion timetables include 3 or 4 year options, and there's flexibility. Students are not locked into a track once they get here, and faculty will support them in a 3 or 4 year journey. We have graduate teaching assistantships, GTA positions available, a limited number, given on a competitive basis to our most qualified and top tier candidates. Part-time students are also welcome. They are not funded, but we do try to support them as best we can. We offer evening-only classes, 4:30 to 7:10, as well as 7:20 to 10 o'clock, and this works for part-time students who may be working outside the university, as well as for full-time students like GTAs, who can teach their classes during the day and take their classes as students at night. The application deadline is January 15th of every year, so the next cycle will be January 15th of 2021. For additional information about the program, please visit our website at com.gmu.edu/grad, and please reach out to either me, the PhD director, Dr. Chris Clark, at the email listed here, or the generalized email address for the ComGrad program at comgrad.gmu.edu. Thank you again for your interest, and I look forward to hearing from you.
Greetings. My name is Mark Hobson. I serve in the Department of Communication at George Mason University. My research interests include critical intercultural communication and traditions in African American rhetoric. I currently serve as Director of African and African American Studies at GMU as well. I've been involved with NCA for quite a while now. I've chaired the African American Communication and Culture Division, worked closely with Black Caucus, and I've also chaired the International and Intercultural Communication Division. I'm looking forward to a great conference. I hope to see you there.
Hi, I'm Ann Nicotera. My area of theory and research is organizational communication. I'm a structuration theorist. I've developed structurational divergence theory, which is an expansion of structuration theory that examines meaning paradoxes that are created by multiple intersecting cultural, institutional, and organizational structures. I would love to work with students who are interested in health-related organizational communication, particularly in nursing communication.
Hi, I'm Ed Maybach. If you're interested in climate change communication research, George Mason may be the place for you. We've got a Center for Climate Change Communication, and we've got a whole team of faculty and graduate students who are actively involved in the area.
Hi everyone, my name is Sojang Kim. I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Communication at George Mason University. I also direct the Communication, Health, and Relational Media Eye Tracking Lab here at Mason. My research program lies on the intersection of social media, health risk communication, and strategic messaging. Therefore, these days, I focus on studying social media misinformation correction, as well as campaign message effectiveness with eye tracking technology.
My name is Gary Krebs. I'm a University Distinguished Professor of Communication and Director of the Center for Health and Risk Communication. I am a longtime scholar of health communication. I teach a range of different courses. My research examines the role of communication in providing relevant information to at-risk populations. I have a lot of interest in digital health information systems. Lately, I've been doing a lot of global health communication research, and I have been doing a tremendous amount of work concerning communication during pandemics. So I'm very interested in risk and crisis communication. I welcome you to come to Mason, and I look forward to the opportunity of working with you.
My name is Emily Brennan Moran, and I'm an assistant professor. My work is in the areas of rhetoric, critical cultural studies, and performance studies, and my research is on commemoration and public remembering.
My name is Xiaoquan Zhao. I'm a professor in the Department of Communication at George Mason University. My research and teaching mainly focus on health communication, race communication, persuasion, message effects, and large-scale public health communication campaigns. I look forward to working with you. Thank you.
My name is Tim Gibson. I'm an associate professor in the communication department at George Mason University. I teach and research in the areas of critical media studies, political economy of communication, and urban communication. And I teach qualitative research methods at the graduate level as well.
Hi, I'm Melissa Rockelman-Post. I'm an associate professor and the basic course director at George Mason University. Most of my research is in instructional communication, communication pedagogy, and communication assessment. As the basic course director, I'll be working with you on your teaching, especially during your first year on a GTA-ship, where you'll be teaching fundamentals of communication and then preparing to teach other courses as well as you move through your program. I also work with our Communication Center, which helps to support the Com 101 or Fundamentals of Communication course. And I'm looking forward to having a new Com Center director join us so that we can continue to grow the Com Center even more.
Hi, my name is Xiaomei Kai. I am associate professor here in the department. My research areas are in children and media and media effect. I've been with the department for 14 years. I hope you will be like me, finding this department home, and you will find all the faculty members are great with students. Thank you for your interest at Mason, and I look forward to seeing you in the fall.
I'm Rochelle Davidson Wande, a doctoral student in the Communication Department at George Mason University, concentrating in health and critical interpersonal communication. My research interests include communication interventions that focus on family and community partnerships surrounding public health concerns, including gender-based violence, reproductive health, and climate change. What I enjoy about this program is the responsiveness of all of the faculty members who are world-renowned scholars, and they support their students' academic journey. They desire our success, and they provide guidance and encouragement throughout the entire program.
My name is Kristen Tim, and I'm a PhD candidate in science communication at George Mason University. And my area of study is climate change communication. And so one of the best things about attending Mason has been working with the Center for Climate Change Communication and other faculty. During my time at Mason, I've had the ability to collect and analyze and help publish a whole variety of different and interesting data on science communication.
Hi, my name is Lane Schwager, and I am a third-year doctoral student in strategic communication at George Mason University. Specifically, I study organizational communication and then also media studies, all with a critical lens. And something that I really love about this program is how supportive this community is. Between the faculty, my cohort, and then even my students that I teach as a GTA, this community is really diverse and really welcoming, and it's something that I absolutely love.
Hi, I'm Lakeisha Anderson, a 2010 graduate of GMU's Communication PhD program. I currently am the Director of Academic and Professional Affairs at the National Communication Association. I also teach Health, Risk, and Crisis Communication in the Communication Master's program at Johns Hopkins University. My dissertation focused on the ways women with postpartum depression access and perceive social support. This study was the beginning of a research career focused on women's health and health risk communication. My time at GMU prepared me for my career both as a scholar and teacher by teaching me to ask hard questions, not just in my research, but also of society, and specifically taught me how to give voice to marginalized groups, like those suffering through stigmatized mental illness. The program also gave me a solid foundation in research design and methodology, which has helped me not just in my research, but also when I've been trying to translate difficult methodological concepts to undergraduate and graduate students who, like me, were once scared of numbers. That foundation also helps me in the work I do each and every day with survey design and data analysis at NCA.
Hi, my name is Andrew Pyle. I'm an associate professor at Clemson University in the Department of Communication, and I finished my PhD at George Mason. in May of 2014. And for my dissertation, I focused on how emergency responders engage in effective intercultural communication in emergency contexts. And when I think about how Mason prepared me for my current career as a professor, I think about how this job is about teaching, research, and service, and I saw all three of those things modeled beautifully in my time at Mason. I had such good mentorship and such good training, and in each of those areas of my current career, I really had great lessons and models during my time at Mason.